Week 17 is in the books, and it's not telling us anything about the practice squad. It means we made the playoffs. We don't have a game this week because we got a first round bye, which I already knew all this. I just felt like telling you guys you have not watched all the season. I don't want to look at XP. I mean, I already did, so I guess it's fine. So we're going to look at the team stats. We're going to start with team stats. Alright, offensive yards, we were pretty low, but that's because 10-minute quarters. You can only have camera focus. Actually, we're around the middle. Let me just do that quickly. Passing yards, we just missed out on 4,000, but if Moses Cody did not get injured week 12, I think it was, yeah. Then we would have been higher rushing yards. We weren't very high on that either, but David Johnson was very good this year. Points per game, we were second behind the Cowboys, who finished 14-0. Passing touchdowns, we were fourth. Rushing touchdowns, we were third to last. Once again, because of 10-minute quarters, we were last in first downs. Defensively, our team was filled with savages on that side of the ball. Passing yards allowed, not even 3,000. Rushing yards allowed, not even 1,200. Points allowed, only 302. Sacks, 99. Like 6 less than last year or something. Fumbles recovered wasn't much. We tied the league lead over Bucks with 22 picks. Conversion, this is not very good. Third down percentage, we were last. Fourth down percentage, we did not do very well. 2-point percentage wasn't very good either. Red zone efficiency on offense was very good, and on defense was very bad. Because you want a lower number for defense. What was the lowest on offense? 61 for the Bears. Bears just made the Super Bowl last year. But they had Drew Brees last year, but not this year. Penalties, once again, because it's 7 quarters. Turnovers, our differential is 11. 19 giveaways. It's about average. The amount of interceptions we threw was around average, and the amount of fumbles we lost was about average. Takeaways was pretty high. Pretty high. 30. We already know the picks and the fumbles. Now player stats. Moses Cody, he only played 11 games, remember. Those last few games he was red hot. Definitely his best game of the year. The 2 quarterbacks, Gabriel Bullard. Or the 3 quarterbacks, sorry, Cody Kessler and Dak Prescott. They all had time because none of them were very good when Moses was out. Luckily, Moses will be back for the playoffs. Thank goodness. He was not cleared this week. He will be cleared next week. David Johnson had a great year. Matt Blackman, all 137 of his yards were last week of his second half. And Jay Ajayi did pretty good. Average hit 8.1. Gabriel Bullard had like 10. Touchdowns, 13 for Johnson. All 13. And per game, and to Matt Blackman. Fumbles, Moses Cody fumbled it 6 times. Broken tackles, 34. Yards after contact, 295, longest rush was 70, and he played a lot of downs, 706. Receiving, by far Corey Coleman's worst year, and he had a decent year. Look at that, he's got worse every year. I mean, this year was the biggest drop. Yeah, let's take a look at how he did. Some weeks, he was very good. In some weeks, 2 catches for 15 yards. Like, the 2 for 76 isn't bad, but some of the other ones were 3 were. Odell had a pretty good year. Linval Boye, he was 3 yards short of 100 because of injuries. Last year, he was 18, I want to say. Yeah, he was 18 yards away because of stupid injuries. This year, the very same thing. Okay, it won't tell me how many games he played last year. He played, how many did he play this year? Because he got injured twice. He played 10, okay. And he's currently injured right now, which sucks. Barry Davenport had a decent year. Got 10 touchdowns, which was our team lead. Sacks. Our offensive line is so talented, yet held 76. Ivan Doss, 14-8 games. Technically 14-7, because he played all of week 17. He was actually pretty good. Tyron Smith wasn't very good. Trey Brady was decent. So was Tyler Rogers. Lyle Collins was pretty good. And Le'Veon Berry was solid. Tackles went to DJ Tubbs and Tyrann Mathieu, the 2 safeties. The only 2 over 100 tackles. Tackles for a loss went to Marvin Fulcher. Sacks. Seisty did not have a big week 17. So I don't think he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year, which kind of sucks. Marvin Fulcher had 16 sacks. Manny Ogg with 13.5. Aaron Donald 11.5. And he had like 4 going into week 15. So he was red hot. Curry Lindsey had 11. Roundtree had 6.5. Remember, he didn't play 4 of the games due to suspension. Picks, 6 for Honey Badger, 4 for DJ Tubbs. He had 2 last week. Marcus Peters had 3. Nino Warvin had 3. Folger had 2. Mathis had 2. Roundtree and Manny Joseph had 1. Catches levels. Look at that. So why not? Only 12, and they were for Demario Davis. I'm guessing that was when he played for the Bears. Because he played for the Bears for about half of the season. Fumble forces. 4 for Fulcher, 3 for Roundtree, 3 for Youngblood. 3 for rookie Denzel Yetse. Fumble recoveries, 3 for Ronnie Badger. Safeties, how many do we have? We had 3 all by Sidekick Youngblood. Touchdowns, 2 for Roundtree. 1 for Ronnie Badger, 1 for Yancey, and 1 for cooking like Curry Lindsay. Who played the most downs? Sidekick Youngblood, that's not too surprising at all. Kicking Roberto Wild from an extra point, he missed 5. Field goal, he missed 10. Including an easy chip shot that would have won us the game last week. But he kicked a 70-yard kick, so can't really blame him for that. Taylor Sams had another insane season, and the kick and punt return not too exciting. So if we take a look at the league stats, where is that? Right here. Tony Romo had a very good year. Might be his last year. Remember, 14 to Cowboys led the way in passing yards. Then Aaron Rodgers, Dustin Bartel. Touchdowns went to Romo. Picks went to Famous Jameis with 21. A.J. McCarron with 19. Max Gardner with 18. Stafford with 16. Completion percentage went to players who played a lot. Went to Zach McGraw, Cam Newton, and Dustin Martell. That could go just McGraw and Newton. Alright. Passer rating. Guys who played a lot went to Zach McGraw again, then Tony Romo. Oh McGraw, how many games did he play? He played 17, and that's all he had. Okay, he played every game, almost. Oh yeah, no, he did play every game, silly me. Amount of times quarterbacks got sacked. Moses Cody's pretty high up there, even though he only played 11 games. Rushing went to Zeke. Zeke may have won MVP. No, I already saw one MVP, it wasn't Zeke. But Zeke had a very good year. I don't know if he probably got re-signed. Antoine Bernard, David Johnson, Devontae Freeman, and Shane McCoy. Touchdowns went to Antoine Bernard. Yards per game probably went to Zeke. It went to Zeke. Technically, it went to Matt Blackman. Yards per carry went to Bullard. And Matt Blackman was in third. That's pretty cool. What had the longest run? I'm going to say Antoine Bernard had an 87-yard run. Okay, it was Zeke with an 81. I was like, should I get someone who had a really good year? And I mean, that's really how it went. Randall Cobb led the way in receptions. Corey Coleman was actually high in yards because not a lot of receivers had high yards. Yeah, he was in 5th. Aaron Ward is such a good player. He's an animal. Average yards a game probably went to Aaron Ward. Nope, Limbaugh. So Limbaugh would have led the league, most likely. Touchdowns went to Gant Merriam and Gronk. Longest, I'm going to say that someone caught an 88-yard pass. I'm going to say it was Andrew Livingston of the Rams. In his second year. He won the Heisman a few years ago. I don't even remember that. Limbaugh Boye caught it. I kind of remember it, actually. Limbaugh Boye caught a 96-yard pass. Barry Davenport actually had a 90-yard catch. I don't really remember that. Blocking. Okay, good. It's not one of our players. Eric Fisher of the Chiefs. But you gotta go fast here. Defense. Jamie Collins led the way in tackles, sacks. Went to Sidekick Youngblood. It doesn't show your players. Picks. Went to Josh Reynolds with 8, to Marius Reynolds 7, Joe Hayden, Over Brown, David Amerson, Richard Sherman, Honey Badger all at 6. Sorry about my throat. Fumble forces 4 for John Simon, Nick Virgil, Don Terry Poe, Sean Payton, Jalen Smith, Jamie Collins. Fumble recovered 4 for Don Terry Poe. Safeties went, obviously, Sidekick with 3. Few other players had 1. Defensive touchdowns went to Gabriel Roundtree with 2. Kicking, I'm guessing no one kicked a 70-yard field goal. Nope. Justin Tucker kicked a 60-yarder. Punt average, I'm going to say Taylor Sams by a mile. Got DJ Khaled, worst punter in the league. Okay, yeah, it was Taylor Sams. Now awards. We're not going to do weekly awards because we actually don't have time. MVP went to Aaron Rodgers. It's Rodgers. Sorry. David Johnson finished in 7th. Coach of the Year went to Jason Garrett. Jim Harbaugh finished in 2nd, which kind of sucks. AFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Blake Bortles. David Johnson was in second. If we played him in the second half of Week 17, he may have won. Defensive Player of the Year went to Von Miller. How is Seistic in 10th? That's stupid. Marvin Fulcher finished in 6th. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Nate Spearman. Gabriel Moore finished in 5th. Becton in 7th. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Mario Sanders. Denzel Yancey finished in 4th. Best quarterback went to Bartel Moses, finished in 3rd. Best running back went to David Johnson. Best wide receiver went to Aaron Ward. Corey Coleman finished in 6th. Odell finished in 8th. Boye finished in 9th. Barry Davenport finished in 10th. Best offensive lineman went to Tyron Smith. He did not deserve it at all. Drew Thomas finished 2nd. Definitely didn't deserve that. Trey Burton finished 4th. Rodgers finished 5th. La'el Collins finished in 9th. Pretty good. Best defensive lineman went to J.J. Watt. No Browns, no Curry, no Ogbo. It's a bit surprising. Marvin Fulcher finished 3rd in best linebacker. Seistic finished 5th. Best defensive back went to the Honey Badger somehow. I thought Emerson was going to win it. Honey Badger didn't really deserve it. DJ Tubbs finished in 9th. Best kicker, Aguayo finished in 5th. Okay. So, let's take a look at XP. Now I'm going to show you guys the new team in a minute, and then we're going to predict the wildcard round. Moses had 7K XP. Okay. Defense. I'll actually show you guys at the end. Oh, and I have to change the starting lineup, because this was the starting lineup for Week 17, and both of Aguayo and Sam's got some XP. So, let's predict the schedule. We're going to predict. We're going to see who won. And then I'm going to show you guys the XP team. Titans, Jets. I'm going to say Jets. That's a good game. How do the Rams make the playoffs? They're playing the Packers. I'm picking the Packers. Steelers, Broncos. So the Steelers did make it. I'm going to pick Broncos is such a good defense. I'm going to pick Broncos. Panthers, 49ers. How did the 49ers make it? They were like 500. Same with the Rams. I'm going to say Panthers. The team we will be playing is the Denver Broncos. So there's one I got wrong. I know I picked the Broncos right, never mind. Moses Cody has officially been cleared, which is wonderful! Alrighty. Let me just say, did David Johnson get a new development trait? Nope. Seistic got a lot of XP. Did he get a new development trait? No. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see. So we already know we got one right. Okay. Got that one right. Right. What? We went 4-0! Last year we did really bad. Or last season. This year we're doing really good. Alright. Browns, Cowboys, Jets, Packers. Here's the new team. I did not XP these two because I'm saving up for a development trait. Moses is an 85. Johnson's a 90. Coleman's a 95. Defensively, Seistic's a 91. Roundtree's a 90. And that's pretty much it. DJ Tubbs is now an 85. Take a look at the special teams. Aguayo's now a 91. And Taylor Sam has quick development, which is pretty cool. Next episode, Broncos at Browns, divisional round of the playoffs. With Minish. Peace out, everybody.